All right, we are back again. Tonight, we are going to discuss the do's and don'ts of drinking on a budget. We kind of gave y'all a little insight into Michael's life last night and his extracurricular activities that he likes to partake in. As you noticed, it's a lot of Natty Light and a lot of Jaeger and vodka. So, tonight we're going to tell you the do's and don'ts. What to do when you're on a budget and what not to do. Now, the opinions expressed in this video are of one person and one person only. So do not take any of these opinions and run with it. You are forewarned. So,
this is my outlook on it.
Alright, here we go.
I would do. Alright, drinking on a budget, the do's and don'ts to it. Very simple. Well, I say very simple. It's like second nature because I've done it for so damn long. Okay, if you only have $20, but you know, usually I got on Monday, Thursday. Okay. We get paid every 2 weeks out here. So, if you only got $20 left and you go out right after you get paid, after you done paid all your bills, everything's paid, you did whatever with your bills, paid half of it, fucking pushed half of it off, whatever you did, you only got $20 to spend. That don't mean go to the bar and drink $20 worth of beer. Because then your ass is going to be broke for 2 weeks. And then you'll be borrowing money. We've all been there. We've all done it. So, what you do is, I think, how much is a 50 Jaeger like?
25 bucks, 30 bucks.
Something like that. Okay, so you buy, what's the next size down?
A pint.
That I know that ain't expensive.
No, a pint's like 10 bucks.
Okay. Now, taking the fact that there is no cover on where you're going, that's another key you got to play into this. Plus your cigarettes, if you smoke, dip, whatever you do.
Which we don't recommend any of that.
No, it's a fucking wicked habit. Okay. If it's done properly, it'll work out. Usually if you take a bottle in RJ's, they charge you like $5 for a pint, $10 for a fifth. We'll go up a little bit. Let's say you got $40. That's a little bit better. Kind of give you some wiggle room. Okay. You go buy 12-pack of Natural Light. I drink Natural Light because I can buy a 12-pack for $9.95 at the store I go to. It's like 11 bucks maybe. Buy beer and cigarettes right then. Drinking on a budget, it's a little risky, the do's and don'ts to it, because if you hammer the Natty Light, but you're not used to the damn alcohol content, when you hammer them back, start power drinking back to back, so you're lit when you go in the bar, you might not have to drink a whole lot in the bar. The downside of that is if anybody else has a bottle in the bar and they're already lit. What? Alright. Let's say you hammer a 12-pack of Natty Light. You get in the bar and somebody has fucking Fireball, because everybody loves sharing Fireball. The mixture of them, you're going to tell if you're a lightweight or not. The do's to it is to space it out. But if you're power drinking because you ain't got the money, then you're probably going to end up really fucked up before you leave the bar. Like, I don't care who you are. That leans more to the don't. Don't go in there just because you're on a budget thinking that you can get on somebody's tab just by fucking going up and talking to them. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It just depends. You got to know what to say and what not to say. Don't get in there talking a bunch of shit because it ain't going to work.
All right, so what are the keys? What do you say?
What do you mean, like, to get on somebody's tab?
Yeah, what do you say?
See, the cool shit about me being a mechanic is 90% of the motherfuckers I know need mechanic work. So I'll work it out to where, like, let's say they need some work done. I'll work it out to where the bar tab is figured in with what I'm going to charge them for the work that I'm going to do. Let's say they need brakes put on. Let's say I'm going to charge them $40 to put brakes on. Throw a number out there. But I say, hey, put me on the tab. Let me know how much I drank on the tab, and I'll knock that off, and you just bring me cash and drop the car off tomorrow, and then pay me when you get paid. But don't forget me, because I will come take the pads off. So you got to know how to word it and know how to do it, and you can't sit there and fucking hee-haw with it. You got to say it off the top of your fucking head, because if you don't, it's a closing window on how quick you can say it. You can come up with the top of your head, and great. Like me, second nature in it. It's like breathing. You got to know how to say it, when to say it, and how fast to say it. If you say it fast enough, it throw people off guard, and they're like, oh, okay, hell yeah, come on, let's go. Or, but man, let's take shots. You got them? Wow. You'd be surprised at how quick shit moves, especially if you got somebody already lit. But you also got to know how to, when you walk in the bar, there's always people in there that are blowing fucking money over stupid shit. You've seen it.
Yep.
Being overseer of a bar, you've seen it. Fucking people get paid, checks way more than what they fucking thought. They go in there, fucking mouth off one time. Shots on me. Okay. That's when you have to step up to, alright, let's take your shots. And bow. And y'all become friends, and if that motherfucker says, alright, you're on my tab, don't worry about nothing. Then you don't be like, oh no man, I'm good, and I'll take that shit. Because remember, you only got $40. And it's only 9 o'clock. Bar don't close at 2:30. Last call at 2:30. Close at 3. Lucky's, they do last call at 1 because it's on campus. So you got to, usually I don't get there like 10:30, so I got to make my shit happen pretty quick. And usually it never fails. I always end up on some little college girl tab. And like the last time, some little chick come up and said I must have a lot of money because I have a lot of tattoos. Well, we found that out real quick. I bought 8 Red Bull vodkas, and we ended up drinking like 16 of these motherfuckers. I only paid for 8 of them. I don't know where the other 8 come from, but I didn't pay for them. And none of the guys wouldn't pay for them. All because I called her out on being on Mom and Daddy's credit card. And yeah, I guess Daddy's credit card paid for it. I'm just. But that's more of a almost fly by the seat of your pants. You got to know how to judge it. And if you don't have no judging characteristics, then you're gonna end up in a bad position in the bar. Like holding tabs and shit, that's nothing. Like I'll start the tab at RJ, then let the lucky and come back to RJ. So I always make sure I take the tab. And I always keep track of my tab. That's the other thing. Don't get in there power drinking when you know you only got $40. Even though Natural Light's only $2.50 at the bar. Don't go in there and drink 20 of them. Because that's like 40. I was more than like 55, 6, somewhere in there. So you kinda gotta, as drunk as you get, you still gotta keep track of shit. And I see a lot of people not keeping track of shit. They think just because they're drunk, they're gonna let it go. No, they won't.
Alright, so now, kind of got a little idea of how to drink on the budget.
Right. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But the key in that is if it don't work, you can't get mad at it. You can't get mad because obviously either they try hard enough to be there, it just wasn't happening. There wasn't enough people in the bar. So you got to stay within your budget and make sure you got the money to make it through the week.
Alright, so what are the don'ts?
Don't go in there and try to drink every fucking thing in the bar. Because more than likely they'll have to carry your ass out. Trust me, I've been there. I've been there. Many times I don't remember coming back to Lucky's. I wasn't driving, I was driving. And I don't remember walking back into RJ's, don't remember walking in the house. Don't do that. That makes for you don't know what the fuck went on.
Also, we do not condone pre-gaming before going to the bar.
No. I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers drink a 6-pack and then go to the bar. That's fine. I don't highly advise it, but to each his own. That's what you do. That's what you do.
So, we're not telling you to go out and pre-game with a 12-pack and Natty Daddies to go to the bar. We ain't telling you to do that.
Don't do that.
If you going to drink responsibly.
Please. Please.
Because we don't want to get a phone call saying somebody watched our YouTube videos
Hell no.
and they done pop, breathalyzer and they in jail. We don't want none of that. So just be careful.
But if you're looking to pregame pretty heavy where you don't have to really drink a whole lot of bars, you have to find what you can drink that's stout enough to get you lit, and the beer will carry you over. Like, I know moonshine at the store ain't like moonshine you make. I know that. But you drink enough of that shit at the store and it's cheap enough, it's gonna put you in fucking la la land quickly. So it depends on what you drink. I mean, there's do's and don'ts to all of it.
Well, there's some of the do's and the don'ts of drinking on a budget.
But like I said, a lot of that shit is off the top of my fucking head. And when we walk in, it fucking, the wheel starts turning. So as it comes out, it's right on top of the head. You cannot hesitate with it either. You hesitate trying to get on somebody's tab, they're gonna call that shit out, and you'll probably end up having them on your tab. That's the shit out of it.
So, I know we said it's going to be a once a week update. Well, you'll get the updates later on in the week. But this is also just going to be a random bullshit session while we ain't got much going on. So, on that note, we are at 11:50. Say bye, Michael.
Bye.